Big game here coming up. I am going to be facing off against the Los Angeles Angels in Anaheim. So I'm going to let you watch the game and MLB 10 the show. Hey. I was just playing another game on my profile called Dead Island. And this guy in multiplayer dropped a whole bunch of guns. Well, I picked them up and I started doing well with them. And I just lost one. And it's a big time amazing gun. So now I only have 2 left. So we'll see what happens. But off to Anaheim again. 47-0. Might make a coffee soon. I'm gonna start Mark. Yeah, I'm gonna start Mark. And the lineup looks good. Yep, that's a good lineup right there. Off to Los Angeles. Yo, I might win on this scratch card right here. Pretty close already. Wow, I really am close now. I'm only halfway through the card. That's really good. Let's see how close I get. I think that's a winner. Yep, I won. There's one line. So this is quite exciting. The card that I got going on here, Bingo Doubler.
Series, this will be the Toronto Blue Jays taking on the Los Angeles Angels. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to take you through this one. With me, as always, your former big leaguer, Dave Cameron. Cutler and Soup, you've been at this for a long time now. What catches your eye when we look at a matchup like this?
Well, one guy that doesn't get a whole lot of acclaim is Lyle Overbay. Well, here's a guy that really doesn't hit a lot of home runs for a first baseman, but he did lead the National League in doubles a few years ago, so he knows what he's doing up there. He can hurt you if you don't pitch him carefully.
I will tell you, Lyle Overbay on my team right now in the past 2 weeks is one of the best players.
At home or away, State Farm is there.
There we go, Aaron Hill.
Aaron Hill makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And called strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight.
No, this won't be a 4-hour game with a strike zone like that.
Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. And this is swung on and hit on the ground for Kendrick at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
No trouble over there at second base. Always good to get that leadoff guy out so you can settle in a little.
John McDonald step in now, hoping to extend his hitting streak to 8 games here. And oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Yeah, I think the home plate umpire just flat missed that one.
And look look out as this bat shatters on impact. And Napoli will hang with it, and that's out number 2. Adam Lind will be the batter.
60 RBIs for Adam Lind.
And that misses for ball 1. One 0 pitch now. Grounded foul. 2 out, nobody on. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Now a ball lying toward right center. Base hit.
And location is going to be important for him as this one goes along. And you can see he left that one right in the heart of the strike zone, and he lines it to right for a base hit.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And standing in now the dangerous center fielder. Well.
I've noticed Rex hasn't spoke much in the game so far, which is nice.
First pitch on the way. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
He had a wry smile there. He knew he had a good pitch to hit.
1-1. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Rivera is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it, no score. And State Farm will give us a look at the starting lineup for the Angels now.
Leading things off, second baseman, Howie
Kendrick will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first. And this is taken for a ball low, I guess, but I think Old Blue might need an eye exam. It's 1-0. Boy, had a mid-80s fastball that time, but it's a called strike, 1-1.
And getting this guy going is going to be a real key if these guys want to turn things around.
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. And this is hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out. So 1 gone in the inning, and that'll bring in Bobby Abreu, the right fielder. And he pulls this one into right. And this will be taken in by Overbay for out number 2. Juan Rivera will get his first shot at it here. And this pitch is hit hard.
Big hit there by Rivera. He needed that for sure. He's still in the top 20, I think, with the average, but I'm not too sure.
The barrel on that one. There you see it. That thing's going 99 as he leaves his bat. That's a shot.
Henry Morales will take his first cut to the ball game here. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And no threat to run over there at first. So with 2 away, you can focus all your energy squarely on this guy.
No take it now. He's going to have to swing it back.
Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. And swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Angels turned away in the first. We played an inning in Anaheim with no score. Alex Gonzalez
16 home runs, Alex Gonzalez.
entering play today. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Now a ball hit high.
Crush.
Deep out there to left field. In there, the base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Leadoff double right there to kick off the second inning, and now they're in good shape to try and push across that first run of the ball game.
Left fielder, Edwin Encarnacion.
Edwin Encarnacion at the plate now as he looks at strike one.
And you figure he's going to try to go opposite field, so perhaps we'll see something off speed and on the inside part of the plate.
A look back by Pinero. The pitch. Oh, he gets around on the
That might be a home run. Yeah, sure is. Long gone.
So a two-run home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 12 home runs for him now thus far as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
Well, I think they were intending this pitch to be away, but it just backs up right over the heart of the plate. I mean, this is a gift for a hitter.
Jose Bautista will step in working on a nice 5-game hitting streak.
Bautista.
And Pinero able to muscle up on a fastball as he gets ahead 0-1.
And we've all seen guys lose their composure after giving up a 2-run homer, but he cannot let that happen.
Out in front of a curveball here as this is bounced on the ground to third. On the first, so a good bounce pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
And I think this ground ball's coming one batter too late. We could have used this against the last guy.
Lyle Overbeck will stand in, and you see what he's done the past couple of weeks as he looks to keep that streak alive. And that's in there for strike one.
Good showing for this guy yesterday. 3 knocks in that ball game.
Now here it comes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time. John Buck will take
Johnny
the
Buck.
second.
John Buck.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
Yeah, it's been a high-stress inning on the mound. Now he's looking for a little help from the home plate umpire, but not finding it.
Swing and the ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Up with it now is Hendrick. Throw on to Morales will be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 2-0 Toronto. Hideki Matsui striking out there for the Angels with Corey Hunter to follow. In there for strike one.
And this guy wore the collar yesterday at 0 for 4 game.
Swing by Matsui, and this is grounded to second. Throw to first by Hill, and that'll be the first out of the inning. And with that,
You can see Boston starting to slow down.
Standings in the AL East.
That sweep that I put on them made it different, right?
So one gone in the inning now for Torrey Hunter. And a fastball just misses for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Flash hard to foul. Look out over there.
Oh.
And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now. Now a ball hit back up the middle. Up with it has been Gonzalez.
Nice
In
toss.
the dirt, but a good job of staying
Give me a
with
sec,
it.
I'm gonna make coffee.
Retired.
And these guys started the new year without a loss, but this one looks like it's going to be a bit tougher than the others.
Michael Surf steps in now.
Meiser is third. Halo headquarters is located on the field level concourse at section 124.
All right, here we go. I wonder what it looks like when I cross over there. Okay.
It's coming. Out of play.
I was talking about my blood results yesterday. My sugar level's good, but there's one that's kind of
Side is retired.
up like 0.1 or 0.2, I think.
Pilot here, 2-0.
So I put one less sugar in my coffee. 3.31.
Back to the top of the order now, and set to go to second baseman Aaron Hill.
Yeah, it's 1 point. Just about 1 point higher. Which is still above, like it's above the half in the ratio, right? So I always keep,
Now here's the pitch.
I went to the gym this morning and
Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
for the past like 3 years I've gone against not going to the gym in the morning because it's, my body can't take it. Like the sleep shuts down my body from working so much in the past 5 years that the sleep just completely levels my body, and I need time to get ready for getting up. So I went to the gym this morning and my neck was fine. My neck's good right now. I'm so happy about it. But my back, my left side of my back fucking on the treadmill. So I did like 45 minutes on the tread. Almost an hour actually. And 2 miles almost.
Got him to swing at a pitch below the D's, 1-1.
And that thing's looking a lot sharper now here in the third inning.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a call strike 2.
Yeah, not a lot he can do with that fastball.
So when I sit here right now and I have 1 sugar in my coffee, I'm nervous, but I'm not too nervous because the
Swing.
blood sugars to me is not that difficult to maintain.
Morales at first, and there are 2 gone now.
Good fastball there on the outside part of the plate. He got him to reach for it, and all he could do was send an easy grounder to second.
Adam Linden can stand in. Base hit his first time around. First offering on the way. In there, 0-1.
Might have just been looking at one there, because that's the pitch you can normally hit.
Oh, and a good job to lay off the fastball there. Close, but it's 1-1. And that misses 2-1.
And now on the mound, you lose the advantage of strike 1 by missing with 2 straight.
I just fucking dashed the coffee with the single sugar in it, and now I'm making a coffee with no sugar, so we'll see how that works. But I tell you that when you get older, fucking, it's fucking possible to keep perfect health. You have to be better than a computer system. Your mind can only take so much, right? So that's why so many people, what do they call it from like 25 years ago? Cheat days. So most people will have pizza once a week.
They're up 2-0.
Right? But I'm not that type of person. So I feel really bad about myself if I sit there and I fucking do something against my body because of how well I take care of it, right? So, like, I'll sit there and I'll eat chicken and fish and rice, and then I'll fucking work it all off, right? But if you sit there and you just eat, it's difficult to work off the food, right?
Judging by this manager's reaction when they
So you get overweight.
I gotta believe she was supposed to be bumped there. Nothing will get a manager hotter than a Miss
But the kids are worse.
Hendrick is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
There's so much, the weed is everywhere now. The life expectancy, because the weed is legal, the life expectancy lowered by 10 years for sure.
They're on just 4 pitches. They trail things here 2-0. Vernon Well will step in. She's 0 for 1 thus far. For strike one.
Tough guy to face here to start this inning.
But the people need the cannabis, right? The older people too. Like, there's still humans that are alive from the 70s, and the fucking weed being legal is so beneficial, they love it, right? 50 and 60-year-old grandpas and stuff that smoke weed, they love not having to do anything other than walk to the store and grab a big fat nug, go back to the house and fucking blaze it, right? They love it, right? Even like 40-year-olds and shit. All the black guys, the Crips and Bloods, man, they love fucking just walking to the store and grabbing kush for free, for fucking no problem at all. They didn't even have to do anything wrong. They didn't even have to do anything other than walk to the store and buy it. That was it. But it will change with the children, the younger crowd, because they'll sit there and it will be there for them right easy. So they'll smoke it at 16 and 17. And by the time they're 20, or by the time they're 25, 30, their tolerance for smoking weed will be like either they know how to smoke the weed by that time, or the weed will get the better of them. You ever hear the story? You ever hear the story about like the 80s and the 70s where they used to get like fucking pound for like $75 or $125? A fucking whole pound of grass.
Boy, he's just sailing along now.
They smoke all that, you know. They smoke all that. They give it away too. They make deals. Most of that's smoked. Right? But the way that they smoked it back in the day was like they'd smoke like half of it and then they throw it away because they had so much and it was easy. And the cops, they weren't really like, they were on you. But that might be a home run, you know? Caught.
As we check the American League scoreboard on a Tuesday night. Bobby Abreu will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
There's no one outside walking around with a pound of grass on them, giving it away for sure. No one. Nobody, yo.
for ball one.
Yeah, try to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
Swinging the ball line.
Oh, I almost caught that. The thing about the weed that I know is I have weed right now. I have weed right now. It's in this bag. See the bag that I have? It's filled with weed. Look, I'll show you.
Juan Rivera was big in here.
I used to smoke weed. That's why I have this. The weed that I have is called Triple Burger. I'm not sure what it looks like, but it's in this black container. You see? It's in this black container, and it's called Triple Burger. I've never opened it, but it sounds like there's a couple big nugs in there. Anyways, I hold on to it just to help myself always with my, I smoked weed for 13 years. So I smoked a lot of weed in my time. And, I'm glad that I quit weed and I'll never smoke it again. I've been quit weed now for, I stopped smoking weed. It was one of the last things I ever smoked was weed. And it was 2018. 2018
And this is hit to
was
Gonzalez.
the last time I smoked weed. Whoa, way gone, that one hit.
Thought they might have a chance for two, but they wind up with none. We'll see how that changes.
Henry Morales is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Gotta at least be thinking sack fly here direct the plate.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control.
I think I only have a half quarter there.
You're looking for a
35 bucks or something like that.
Here. I don't think you're going to get one.
This does stay alive as this is fouled back. Now a swing and another ball that I believe will find its way into the seats. Still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. And did he hit
He's
it
out.
in time?
Struck him out.
And yes, he went around. It's strike three.
Well, you pay this fellow the big bucks to drive in runs from the number 4 spot. Just a fly ball would have gotten him an RBI, but he comes off empty there.
Hideki Matsui stands in as he looks at a called strike. Boy, and that is just a terrible hack. It's 0-2.
Oh, he's swinging him like a base metal right now.
That was so close, that pitch.
Set him up here 1-2.
Yeah, it's a good two-strike pitch. He's still got some count leverage here, so he doesn't need a challenge here either.
And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. And this is this one inside, and now the run stands full.
0-2, 3-2. He is really making it work out there.
That last pitch was a boss
3-2.
pitch.
Right by him for the second out. 2 gone now for the Angels in the fourth. And it brings in the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And even though it's still just the 4th inning, this could be a big at-bat in this ball game.
Down and away, ball 1.
I'll tell you, when he's missed, he's barely missed. Everything's been around the strike zone.
And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
And this could be a big psychological swing early if he can get out of it here.
Well, this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And then this is 2-2.
This is a good at-bat right here with runners in scoring position, really making it work.
And he'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. He's set down to pick. And that misses there, so he runs the and he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Swing and a miss, he struck him out, so he's able to tightrope it out of danger here, and the inning is over. Angels strand a couple. They're still down. It's 2-0. 1 in the ballgame.
Bautista.
Here's a fastball called for strike 1.
These guys would love to see the bottom of the order get some offense going.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And Kendrick will make the play on it for the first out.
Making 10 straight guys retired now as he gets the leadoff man here to start the inning.
Leadoff man set down for Lyle Overbay. In there, it's 0-1.
And you can tell he's really in the zone out there now.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Now the 0-1 is swung on and lifted out to straightaway center field. Hunter is there now, and he has it 2 gone.
Pretty good contact that time, yet it's still 11 straight batters he's put down.
John Buck will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
And now at the plate, you got to do something to get this guy out of the role he's been on.
Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
And he's in that mindset now where he can do just about anything he wants to.
Pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. Rivera is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Nice job there on the mound by Joel Pinheiro. This club needs to get him some runs, however. It's 2-0.
And leading up with the Halo.
And a foul pop behind the plate. Is there, and it takes just 1 pitch to retire the leadoff man in the home half of the 5th.
Just gets locked up that time with a 2-seam fastball as you check it out on swing track. Those hands start moving far too late, and he winds up taking a pretty ugly swing at that.
Mike Napoli is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And he's done everything right on the mound so far. The mistakes have been almost non-existent.
And Napoli can't connect there as that's by him for strike 2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And sometimes this is all you have to do. Throw a ton of strikes, keep the ball in the yard. It's worked for him so far.
Brandon Wood is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Man, he is locked in on the mound.
And you look at the fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1.
This crowd's falling into a bit of a lull here in the middle inning.
Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Bautista has got it, and the side is retired. So 5 shutout innings for him thus far. Aaron Hill will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Here it comes. Lays off 1-0.
And now as a pitcher, you just got to go out there and do what you can. Then wait for your ball club to get you some runs.
And Hill able to lay off again. It's 2-0 now.
And he's had a pretty good look at those first 2 pitches. Be aware, 2-0.
That's a massive drive there.
He just missed it as this is in
Oh,
the air to fairly
so
deep center
close.
field. Hunter is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1. John McDonald will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Now the first pitch. And not quite sure what was wrong with that one, but it's 1-0.
Boy, the difference between starting out 0-1 or up 1-0 is huge in a hitter's eyes. He caught a break there.
Good hit
Slider here
by
stays
Johnny
with
Mack.
it and bangs it into center field for a base hit.
And guys, these guys have gone a long time without a base runner. You have to go all the way back to the 2nd inning for their last one, as they haven't been able to solve this guy at all.
Adam Lind will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far. And this is low, ball 1.
Hard to believe, but these guys still haven't struck out the entire game.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in. It's a base hit.
And when your offense isn't scoring a whole lot of runs, there is very little room for error on the mound. Now he faces a first and second situation that he's really going to need to dig out from.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out, and here's the powerful Vernon Wells. Comes set, now the pitch. He takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Here's where the Jays need that one hit to really capitalize here.
All right.
And this is on the ground toward the hole. Kendrick. On to Morales, it's a double play, and the side is retired. Blue Jays
That's tough.
held in check, but they're on top 2-0.
That is a tough go right there.
Howie Kendrick will kick things off here for the Angels. Followed in the order by Bobby Abreu. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Let's see if he can maybe get a little offense going.
And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats.
Yo, there's the beach ball.
And a foul ball straight back. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Here's where he likes to bust guys in with that slider. That could be coming next.
Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired.
Yeah, make it 7 in a row now he's retired. As they haven't gotten anything off in the 4th, 5th, and 6th innings.
Bobby Abreu will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
And this part of the order needs to really step things up.
And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
And he's digging himself a hole right here. It's hard to get veteran hitters to chase stuff like that.
Throw on to first is in time to get Abreu for out number 2. Juan Rivera will step in. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. On the ground down the first base line. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Ball strike 0-2.
And he's close to hanging another 0 here.
Now a swing and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. McConnell is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And that's 6 shutout innings thus far, as he's been very difficult to solve. We're through 6 full. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Angels nothing. And before we get along any further here tonight, time for a look at the National League scoreboard now, again presented by the National Baseball Hall of Fame. Alex Gonzalez is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And remember that he's already extended his hitting streak with a double earlier in the ballgame.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw in the dirt, but Morales able to hang in there and record the out. Nice going.
If you want to talk about being a hard luck loser, he's done more than enough to be the winning pitcher here, but his offense just has not held up their end of the bargain.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Edwin Encarnacion will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs in the ballgame on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here. Fastball, probably could have gone either way, but ruled a ball 1-0.
Boy, and between these two starting pitchers, nothing but zeros on the scoreboard since way back in the second inning.
Hit hard but foul.
Another long gone job of a drive for Encarnacion. Encarnacion.
So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. His second of the game, and the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Yeah, you hate to give up another run here on the solo shot, but it's not going to matter much unless your offense can do something when it's their turn. And to this point, they've done just about nothing.
Jose Bautista will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. 3 runs, 6 hits, 1 error thus far for Toronto.
And now you got to snap back in a hurry. You cannot dwell on that home run ball.
And the swing and ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Little biting slider there, hit on the ground down to third. Taken there by his first. Throw on to Morales at first, and there are 2 gone now.
And we'll check this out again. For a third baseman on a slow grounder towards the hole, if you can get to it and cut off your shortstop, you have to do it. Your momentum's going toward first instead of the shortstop who's going away, so he's able to make the play.
Lyle Overbeck will stand in 0 for 2 thus far. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he's still hitless to this point in the game, so that 11-game hit streak could be in some jeopardy.
Now he spins on a fastball here and drives one to deep right field. And that ball is home run. A solo home run for Lyle Overbeck. Home run number 9 on the year as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, another solo shot here. You never complain about that offensively. But their 3 home runs have yielded just 4 runs total so far. You'd like to see a few more runs.
Just snuck that ball right in there, by the railings, the first seat.
Now here comes Angels manager Mike Scioscia on his way to the mound. And
Johnny Buck.
doing here for Joel Pinheiro. So we're lead with 2 outs here in the 7th, as this was really not one of his better performances. John Buck is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Now a ball line hard toward right center. Brayu under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th now from Anaheim. Get up and stretch. It's the Blue Jays 4 and the Angels nothing. Here's the first pitch to him. Now ball hit toward third, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it towards backstop. And this is fouled straight back. And another foul ball here as this finds the seats and the count will remaining at 0-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Another 0-2 coming. And he misses there, 1-2.
After so many foul balls, that's not a bad idea on the mound. If he's swinging at everything, do not put one in the zone for him.
Low with a fastball that time, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
The longer this at-bat goes, the more it swings into the hitter's favor.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
This is an unbelievable at-bat.
fouled back. And this is swung on and sent on the ground to Berg. A stab, and he's got it. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
And you can bet he wants to get through the middle of this order one more time tonight without getting burned. We got the first out right there.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Swing ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Pretty good right that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. Ready with another 0-2. Fouled a deep right and out of play. 1 out, nobody on. Got it. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
And he's just starting to dig his own hole at the plate right now. That's the second time he's struck out the ball game. And you can see on swing track, he's been more selective right there.
Sliced down the line at first. But this is foul for the first strike. Line hard in the left.
Nice grab.
There, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 7 shutout innings for him thus far, as he's really been in control here. Aaron Hill will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And keep in mind that he's hitless in the game so far, so that long hit streak could be in some peril.
Out in front here, as this is pulled down the third base line.
That's good coffee. No sugar as
For a
well.
base hit.
This could have been bigger trouble leading off the inning. You can see him sneak this just past the dying third baseman, but this is good work in left to get it in quickly and hold it to just a single.
All right, here we go. Is this?
John McDonald will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Boy, that is just the definition of hitting your spots.
And quick wrists here as this is yanked down the third base line. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
And these 1 and 2 hitters have the responsibility of feeding the middle of the order for their RBI chances. And they've done so here with back-to-back hits.
Adam Lynn is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1.
These guys have definitely put the ball in play. Still no strikeouts for him so far.
And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
And it looks like it's just sort of taking him a while to find his rhythm.
Ready with the 1-1 now to Lynn. On the ground to Kendrick. This might be 2. Kendrick leaves his feet, but he can't reel it in.
That's a good throw, but
And he will
not on target. Is it a fast throw?
Everything's going their way right now. Ground ball just finds a seam in the infield, and they push the lead to 5-0 now.
Now here's the first pitch. Vernon Wells is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0.
And this is one of the few guys in the lineup that has not joined the hit parade so far.
Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. 1-1. On to Morales, and it's a double play.
And that's a much-needed double play ball there. With 1 run already home, this inning had the
Yo, the
possibility
Jays,
to spiral
the
into
Toronto
much
Jays
bigger
in real
trouble.
life.
But with 2 away and a runner on third now, another ground ball could get him out of here and keep the damage to 1.
Alex Gonzalez will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. And a ball 1-0.
And now be careful not to throw that thing right over your catcher's head.
Now Gonzalez awaits the 1-0.
They lost their all-star Bo Bichette to New York
That was
Mets.
a great time to change up on him and make him try
Juan
to reach out.
Soto and Bo Bichette. They're going to go to the playoffs for sure.
strike three here, but now the ball gets away. Throw to first is in time, though, so the drop third strike doesn't hurt him as the side is retired. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 5 and the Angels nothing. Weiser Stewart will lead things off here in the bottom half of inning number 8. Now a swing and a bouncing ball toward the hole. And Gonzalez throws on the first for the out.
Boy, when you're searching for runs late in the game, a one-pitch ground out to start the inning is not going to help much. Hard to get anything started when your inning takes a turn for the worse this one.
Mike Napoli will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Now ball pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this is contact there to get this going to find the stands foul down the right field line. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another 0-2 coming. Now a swing and a ground ball back up the middle. To his left is Gonzalez. Throw gets him 2 down. Time to take a look at our starter comparison at this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run column. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Wood can't make contact here as he's already in a quick hole now, 0-2.
This crowd really hasn't been much of a factor here in this one.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Angels are gone in order. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. New pitcher set to come on now will be the young right-hander Brian Stone. Ninth inning underway as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Boy, tough call to get on your first pitch of the ball game. He's thinking that was a strike in the bullpen.
Line hard to center field. Hunter patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Jose Bautista will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. Fastball too high and it's 1-0.
And he's still looking for a base hit here to keep that modest 5-game hitting streak alive.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
And that's what you got to do when that thing's dipping like that. You got to hold it back.
In there, 2-1. A 2-1 offering. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hit on the ground to shortstop. Off with it is Wood. Throw on to Morales at first, and there are 2 gone now. Lyle Overbeck on stand in to try it again, already with 1 home run of the ball game, and on cue. Here it was, back in the 7th inning. A solo shot that provided quite a spark for these guys. Swinging a shot back up the middle, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock.
And this is just a case of see ball, hit ball right there. He gets a fastball to start the at-bat, and he just sends it right back where it came from.
John Buck is at the plate as he watches ball 1. And with that, his side is retired. Howie Kendrick will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And lays off there, 1-0.
And here in the ninth, it's going to take all hands on deck if these guys want to make a game of it.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Buck with the sign, now the 1-1.
And if he can keep things rolling on the mound, he's in line for his first shutout of the season.
And Gonzalez throws on to first for the out. Bobby Abreu will get another crack. 1 for 3 thus far. Right there for strike 1.
All in all, a pretty depressing night for these fans.
Swinging a ground ball towards the middle. Who was left is Gonzalez. Throw on to first is in time to get Abreu for out number 2.
And he just continues to roll right along, working on a 3-hit shutout this late in the ballgame.
Juan Rivera is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
You can tell he's starting to give away a little ground out there now. Maybe a few miles an hour off that fastball.
And these guys would at least like to get someone on base here in the bottom of the line. Make them sweat with it.
And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And this will be a call, strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And he lays off the pitch off the plate and high. 3-2.
And watch not the most on the road here. This one bringing you in.
And a slow pitch there, but the home plate umpire Doc Bryant has a fever, and his prescription is ball 4. Henry Morales will step in, a ground out taking it that time. Whips this one to first, and that's a base hit.
And maybe a chance here to put a dent in that scoreboard after all. A couple of guys on base here now in the late going. You can bet these guys would love to avoid the shutout if at all possible.
And you wonder, sooner or later, when is the big hit going to come?
Oh, and he had him guessing there. It's a ball and a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Swinging a liner toward right center. And a leaping effort at second, but it's over at glove and could be extra bases. And the runner is in from second. But he'll get in there with an RBI double.
It's a small victory. Maybe the team wants to be shut out, so at least they're able to get on the board here in the ninth inning. They'll take that.
Now here's the first pitch. Corey Hunter at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
And now another base hit here could make this real interesting if that comes to pass.
Tommy gets him to swing through that one. So the Angels are down to their final strike now.
1 strike away now from closing this one out for the complete game.
And no one can track this one down. And who don't know how to let that go. But it's called the ball, 1-2.
Well, close one. Runners on second and third, and shutout blown, but still the win goes to Mark. And the Jays are 58-0. Thanks so much for tuning in.
Entertaining ballgame by and by, so let's go ahead, Dave, and make this fella right here a deserving recipient of our top player of the game award.
Yeah, a couple of home runs in a ball game is pretty special. You could tell he was really dialed in up there. He had a whale of a game.
So that'll wrap things up here tonight. For Dave Campbell, Rex Butler, and their entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For even more, join us on the web at MLB10theshow.com. The Blue Jays come out on top, 5-1. A full recap of the night's
See you next time.
your way
Have a good day.